and the recording has started. So, you may see, well, the recording, see my home screen, or the home screen, and for you, Tauras, explain yourself to your friend.
I'm Tauras. I'm a fighter, and we're doing a private session today.
Yep. Which also means, in case you, because obviously when there's no Bruno, everybody has to be asking themselves, where's Bruno? And somewhere. Tauras was absent in the last stream, and a lot has happened in the last stream. So we are going to at least your character up to the current timeline, which is about a day behind. So basically, with where you are at, you are currently and you just got some interesting little clips for you and your third companion, including which you believe. I don't remember. I think you got like just a bunch of art pieces as well. If you look into the inventory, you'll also see one dead shark. Tylenol has a dead shark now. I never described it as dead.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, if you ever watch any of these streams, you might be spoiled
Mm-hmm.
for what's coming, but we are going to finish up the events. In the process of that, I will also open up Clip Studio Paint and bring up Discord for you to see as well, to make it easier to visualize all the madness that is happening. So we've got Clip Studio Paint Pro, and if I know how to work with Discord, then I can stream my share your screen. So now if you go on to Tauras, you should be using lovely Clip Studio Paint Pro.
Alright, I see it.
Sweet. Okay. Also, the stylus, I'm breaking my spine over here. Now, cool. Okay. So I'm just going to create a new illustration. There we go. Okay. So here is the little room. I believe it has. Be closer to my microphone. I believe it has like the four corners. There's a door over here, but like some ghosts showed up. But also over here, there was like a little closet with some chests. You just came out of there, and a table over here as well, where the ghostly little child was. Okay, and also you're with 5 little birds.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically have all this to explore now.
Well, let's continue exploring, I guess.
Alright. Which door? You've got 2 unopened doors over here.
The one closest to us.
Okay, so over here. Okay, so in this room, you see a bunch of furniture, what looks to be an ancient-looking toilet. The toilet is completely broken. We add a band-aid onto this toilet. And a bunch of other types of furniture you would see in an ancient bathroom. I don't know, like a knitting set. Some people in the ancient times probably knit while taking a shit or something. Okay. Apart from that, though, there's another door over here for some reason.
Well, I guess let's go through that door.
Alrighty. The other birds follow behind. I will pull on the third team will go in the bathroom. Through this door, there is a flight of stairs. There's some stairs over here.
Up or down?
Going upwards.
I guess let's go up the stairs.
Alright. So, up the stairs, there's another door. Another door.
So let's continue to the door.
Alright. So, the large room, there looks to be another living room. Better yet, like there's like a broken, almost broken, many, dusty, stairs covered in cobwebs. With many a ghost sitting in one, every other chair. All of these ghosts are, of course, Aarakocra. They're also very young. Not quite like adolescents, but young adults, Aarakocra.
Okay.
We're also ghosts.
I guess let's try to communicate with the ghosts. What was my, quest again?
Well, I have the screen. Although I can't help but find it a little happier look back at different episodes just to think you're right this time. We should fast forward to see what
I step in and pick him up.
not find a whole lot of answers. I think I can. I'm assuming that I basically just told you, like, check out this, check out this haunted house, mansion, or whatever. Maybe I'll retcon this, or whatever, and, like, make sure there's nothing too spooky going on. Something spooky seems to be going on because of this ghosts. But you do get the keep everything that you obtain from it.
Well, let's make conversation with the ghost birds.
Hello. I have to ask. What are you doing at the Council of the Beak? One of the Aarakocrans behind you says, "The Beak? I've never heard of something like that."
Well, we were just passing through and hoping you could guide us.
Interesting. Well, as you can see, we don't seem to be alive anymore. One of the Aarakocrans behind you says. Well, that part's kind of obvious. They look around you, between you and the other Aarakocran, and say, "You're not around here, are you? You seem to be shooting."
Yes.
I see. Well, there should be a seer somewhere. I don't think I can contact her since I'm currently dead. Oh well. One of the other ghosts goes up and says, "Have you seen our child? My child specifically." I believe by now he'd probably be extremely elderly, if not already died from old age. I'm not sure how long it's been, but I think he's in this haunted house somewhere. I said haunted. Probably doesn't say haunted house, but within this mansion somewhere.
I've not seen any of that sort.
The young Eric Cochran next to you, who states, are you referring to the ghost child that's been bugging us all day? He's a ghost too? I'm sure Tauras would have probably remembered it as well. But yeah, they're referring to the child that's been like dancing around the place.
I know who you mean.
Right.
He said he was elderly, so that's why I bring him up.
Well, I believe there's been a bit of a cycle going on. We can't seem to move on to the afterlife until we've convened with the child. Every time we try to convene, well, nothing ever works. The Arakocrans around you all roar in sympathy and some soft voices of encouragement. And then suddenly the child goes and says, have you tried, like, breaking down the walls and ceilings and floors? I mean, I looked up and saw Tauras from below. I don't think he noticed me. So this place really is haunted, huh? I wonder if it's because of us. You know how long we've been here? The Arakocrans around you don't really say anything.
How long have you been here?
That's what we're wondering. But, I guess, well, come here and have a seat. We'll treat you to a feast. Another Arakocran comes out from the wall and says, wasn't there a door here before? Huh, I don't know what's going on with that. But here, have a turkey. She holds a plate with literally nothing on it. Just a plate. And the ghosts are all saying, oh boy, turkey, I love me some turkey. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Erica. All of the Arakocrans around you are also yelling in despair because they love turkey. Which I just now realized how bad that sounds for Arakocrans to love turkey.
Yep.
But also, yeah, there's no turkey on the plate. All the ghosts seem to think that there's turkey on the plate. But you don't see any turkey, and your bird friends do not see any turkey.
We'll pass on the turkey, thank you.
What's turkey, though? Oh, come on. Tauras, you can't tell me that you actually see turkey on that plate, right? And the ghosts are saying, what? There's obviously turkey on the plate. Do you not see it? They then, like, one of them walks over to the woman Arakocran with the plate, and, like, proceeds to try picking something up. And they're like, oh, right, with ghosts. This is really bizarre, you know that? And then the child Arakocran says, okay, that's enough. This is getting really out of hand, and I was promised to leave the island, so I really want to get this done. Why don't we just try destroying the ceiling, try destroying the floors, and get this over and done with? Because I did not give promise a ghost mission I do not like ghosts. And he starts punching out the floor. Come on, then
We're
you're gonna...
still in the building.
Huh?
We're still in the building. I don't think breaking the ceiling or floors is the best idea.
Well, do you have a better idea, Tauras?
No, I don't. Because I'm not a ghost, so I don't know how this stuff works.
Well, if you don't have a better idea, then why don't you come over here and help? And one of the other folks says, hey, show some respect. Come on. You may be young, but, like, you'll learn me. He's like, alright, then give me a better idea when you... He points at the Aerocoker and the Scorpion. He's like, look, we're a warrior squad. We're not known for having good ideas. You're the only... And the ghost woman says, okay, come on, calm down. I know I have some real here. If not, then I guess you could probably come sleep here. The child Aerocoker proceeds to lose his ever-loving mind at this. He says, I'm not sleeping in a haunted mansion. Why would anybody want to sleep in a haunted mansion?
Well, you don't have to sleep, but I'm gonna go to sleep, so you can keep watch.
You have to be kidding me. And the other Aerocoker says, come on, boy. It's better than sleeping in the woods. I'd rather sleep in the woods. Cut to about, like, 20 minutes later where the preferred child is thrown out the window. Alright. Well, thank you for the hospitality, young ghostly bird men. You're very welcome. Sorry, we don't have, optimal accommodations for humans. But hope that you'll find comfort in the bed sheets, even the ghostly ones.
Sure, we'll be fine.
Okay. And so, after all the sleep, you finally wake up in the morning. To the bright side of dawn. All of the other Aerocokers are talking amongst themselves. It is early in the morning, and they see that you have woken up. You also notice that the child is sleeping nearby as well in the same room. Clearly, he did not want to sleep in the woods and would rather sleep in the mansion. Alright. Now what?
I guess let's go back to the first floor we were on at the beginning of the episode and continue exploring the other doors.
Okay. So as soon as you exit the room, you notice that the dining room that you were just in the night prior is missing its floor, and it's also missing its ceiling.
Did the child do this?
The child then proceeds to wake up and says, Did I do what? And the Aerocoker says, I think you know exactly what we're talking about. Look at this. What happened to the floor? What happened to the ceiling? You're the only one who talked about this. I swear I didn't do anything.
leave it at that.
What are you talking about, Tauras? He's like, okay, come on. What are we planning on doing? And also look down there. He points over to some of the to a stone statue on the first floor of the mansion. Through the broken floors and ceilings of the previous floors. And there is a petrified statue of what seems to be a family all hugging each other. A family of a child and three young but adult Aarakocra birds, all huddling around each other. Very wholesome. See, look. I don't know how this happened. I didn't do anything. But it all worked out in the end, right? What looks to be the captain or the leader of the Aarakocrans said, I'm not letting you off the hook on this one. Okay. So, what is your reaction to this? Do you...
Well, we obviously can't walk on the floors.
Well, there's a bit of floor on the edges of the walls. We could try maneuvering around that. He then proceeds to try, only to immediately fall through the broken floors. Then he remembers he can fly, and just, slow falls down to the to the floor. The floor broke.
Guess so.
Well, I guess you could do that, but you see, I'm too young to fly. Also, he's a human. He can't fly. Can you fly?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I don't.
Not that I know of.
I don't think he can fly. All right. So now what? Do we just stay here? Wait a minute. How did you get up here? Weren't you in the woods last night? There was a floor here last night. Yeah, until you broke it. I didn't break the floor. All right. I'll try to fly. He then goes up to the place where there was a floor, and he proceeds to prepare to jump off. 1, 2, 3, and he jumps and tries flapping his wings frantically. Doesn't work, and he falls a bunch. Luckily, he's still alive though because of the cloak, but he is hurt. He hurt himself really badly in the fall. Kid, are you okay? No. Well, I think 3 of us could probably... Well, I think 3 of us could probably help Tauras get down there if we all latch on to him. I don't know.
Let's try.
Do you think you can make that? Right. So they then proceed to do it. One of the Aarakocrans latches onto your arm with its talons. The other latches onto your other arm with its talons, and the other latches onto the shoulder parts of your shirt with its talons, and successfully you float on down. Alrighty. Well, I think we're done here. So I think we should, I don't know, build a raft for Tauras so that he can get away. right? You think you could help us with that kid? Of course. I want to go with him. You want to go with him? Why didn't you tell us? Is that okay with you, Tauras? I don't really care about what the
Well,
other...
I did comply.
You told him? What do you mean the elder? The elder okayed on this? He called me...
Yeah, he okayed with it.
He called me an expendable warrior. Alrighty. Well, let's begin building a raft. Okay. Well, unless you have any objections to building yourself a raft so that you and the child can
Nope. No objections.
alrighty. And a couple hours later, while you are building a raft, it looks like a pretty cool looking raft. And well, suddenly, the ground starts shaking. This gives you,
Why is the ground shaking?
well, the last, and I don't know if Tauras would say this out loud or not, but keep in mind the last time this happened, you almost got eaten alive by a gigantic cannibal elf moon. That does take me back. I think that was like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Hey, is it just me, or is the ground shaking? The ground, within the next minute, the ground started shaking much more vigorously, until you realized, you just got caught in an earthquake.
Fine.
Pretty bad earthquake as well.
Well, I guess we'll just try to wait it out.
Alright. I have a better idea. Why don't we try flying into the air? Okay, you know what? If Tauras can wait it out, so can I. And the kid just, like, sits down. But didn't you say you couldn't fly? You can't do that anyway. Whatever. I could fly if I wanted. We should probably go warn... We should probably go warn the elf. And they all... And a couple of them start flying. Alright, well, we better wait here. We should probably try to keep the raft held together. Alright. For the next, like 3.5 hours, the earthquake persists. The vigor of the earthquake remains relatively consistent, but eventually, it finally stops. And when it stops, you are dizzy, like very dizzy. Never been in an earthquake before. But you handled it quite well, probably because you, well, you're a former blacksmith. So that's all in good fun. But yeah. Is he gone? Is the earthquake gone? I heard that those go on for like weeks. The child is still shaking, even though that the earthquake is gone. Like, well, the raft seems fine. Oh well, before all the Aarakocrans come back, we should leave Tauras. Unless another earthquake happens. I don't think I've ever been in an earthquake before. Hello? Can you hear me?
Apologize for that. Days.
Alright, well,
Could you repeat, please?
I said that the earthquake is done, and the child is still shaking from the effects of it. And, yeah, even though he's still shaking from the effects of the earthquake, he's now wanting to begin sailing off.
Okay, well, let's be on our way.
Alright. You want to end it off there, or continue going?
Let's end it off there.
Okay. Because now we are
I think that
continuing on with the continuity. Everybody should be on the same point. Alrighty. Let's continue on to the next episode of Lunar.
Yep.